All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Sims. To the viewers at home, thank you for joining us on the live. Thank you for everyone who came in today. Today, we're going to be talking about how to make money through creative remixing and using your own written work to get past to the next level. So let's get into it. A little bit about myself. Um, I've been making music well over 20 years. We just released the 20-year anniversary of publishing music, and I'm super excited about that because I've generated well over $25,000, not a lot, but small amounts organically. I lost a lot of money, made a lot of money, lost millions, but I made thousands. So I think that's a good run. It's like aim for the moon, you might hit a star. I don't know how that saying go, something like that. But so today, if you didn't already, I'm gonna have everybody scan this QR code. I know you already have 11 Labs. Do you have 11 Labs yet, bro? All right, yeah. So this right here, 11 Labs is an app that allows you to use your voice. Let me see if it's scannable. That's not me. All right. So I'm gonna go back to it. All right, cool. So once you got it, we'll move forward. Again, 11 Labs is a really dope app that allows you to use your voice, use your writing, use any art that you already have to generate revenue. One of the main sources is the new app where they allow you to publish your book. Have anybody in here written a book? I know Sabrina got a book.
Which I'm drafting a book right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
Right now it's supposed to be a comic and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Like I got I have an art I have the art already etched on my mind, but I'm just writing it down and stuff. Someone told me to do the script and stuff, make it like a movie or something. So some feature something. So I'm writing down the script and stuff, what they want to say and stuff. And then after I'm done writing the script, I'm gonna draw everything.
Okay. Are you using any specific beat sheet like Blake Snyder, Save the Cat, Hero's Journey, anything in particular?
I'm using Writer's Duet.
Okay, Writer's Duet. Okay, I'm not familiar with them, but that's good. So whoever gave you that advice gave you really good advice, because when you turn it into a screenplay format first, it allows you to make sure that it at least flow like a story. And that's actually funny. I'm gonna tell you guys. He said that he didn't even know that's one of my techniques. One of my techniques is I use Blake Snyder, Save the Cat, or I use the Hero's Journey, and I do all the beats first. Because when I was in school, that was the thing I took away. Each class was like, you got to write, or you got to make this or make that. But in the writing class, most people fail with producing their book or their movie because they don't boom, 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 write it out. And that was me. Dude. It's annoying. It's tedious. It's because we used to people telling us what to do. We used to people saying, "Oh, do this. Oh, you should do that. Oh, ooh, that sounds good." So if we don't have that extra reinforcement, sometimes it can be like, "Am I doing it right? Should it be this? Is it going to be funny if it's this?" But we got to trust ourselves that whatever we put into that, it is what it is. And if it sucks, man, Adam Sandler. People say stuff sucks. I love Adam Sandler, but he's got a beautiful career. We're making stuff that his people enjoy and that he think is funny. Say it again.
Someone's gonna find your stuff.
Especially if you put it out there. Another one of my hacks, which is what I'm excited about, why I love that we're teaching this, is as a musician, artists only put out their stuff when the record labels give them permission to do it. You know, one of my best friends, T.D. Peniston, she put out a song in 1991 called Finally. And to this day, they're still remixing and remaking that song. And I got her connected with United Way, and they did the Finally remake. My point is, one song, one group of lyrics can make millions of records or millions of dollars. And when you write them out, when you put them out together and you publish them, it gives you a great opportunity to make that money. So talked about your book. We talked about how you're using the beats. And I know me personally, I didn't want to do the Charlotte's Web thing. I'm like, man, got all these details. Like, I just wanted to be this, I wanted to be that. But the more I wanted it to be finished, I realized I had no idea where my project was going. You know, so having that outline, that beat sheet definitely was a game changer. All right. So we'll get into while we're here a little bit. Again, I mentioned I'm Emmanuel Sims. I'm the founder of the Eudaimonia Project. We're a 501c3 nonprofit. We specialize in creating mental health content. The whole goal of this is that you walk away with knowing how to make some money. 2 sources of income guaranteed. You don't have to spend any money to me to get it. It's not like one of those things you gotta go sign up. $30 a month. This ain't that. This is literally, if you got an idea, even with like, so you write in your book, you write in your story as beats. So I have this ideology that right there, once you beat it out, pause, that is his own book. The beats is the book. When it comes to copyright, right? The beats is what the copyright is, what your copyright is, the structure. So with that being said, when you create that story, you can create it in many mediums. We did Sabrina's book. I'll use her as a case study. Sabrina's book, she had her book is called I Just Wanted to Be Loved, but I Got Scammed, right? Talks about when she was in a relationship with someone who scammed her. We all get scammed. I saw your post recently. I was like, we all get scammed. Listen, but listen, I just stopped because I was like, oh my God, I want people to want to come outside. Yo, if you go down my page, I'm dark. I am, but
I be going outside. It's like people, I be forgetting, like sometimes it's like people actually be watching, looking at it. So I'm like, let me just delete this.
No, but it's good though, because at least we get to like, I relate. I love you. I can relate to that. But imagine taking that post, taking that situation, that one little situation. We did a story called I Used to Love a Crackhead. Now this lady dated a whole bunch of bad dudes, right? But the crackhead in particular was that one that she said, I'm gonna turn this into a book. You turn each of those scenarios into a product. Not only did we turn it into a book, if you go on Google and you type in I used to love I wonder what that was that just popped up. I'm like, what the hell? A crackhead. She also has, let me see.
And you use publishing for KDP.
Yeah. Heck yeah. You think I don't? So this is an alternative to KDP. This is KDP, and the KDP is one source of income. The reason why Amazon is because they have their audience. You know that they got people already on Amazon who will buy your stuff just because they already have an Amazon Prime account. So 11 Labs, what I'm showing you guys today, is another marketplace that has an audience of people who are already there shopping and listening. And we're not going to miss that mark. That's why I like to look. I put out 10 people. I wanted only 10 people to come. I got 2. I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay with that because I'm giving away proprietary knowledge. I'm giving away game. Okay? This is not no free game. This is the good game. This ain't the kind of game you got to go and do something extra for. So you look on Amazon for this book right here. I Used to Love a Crackhead, based on a story by Tiffany Stepney. She also has an album on there associated with the of course I can't find it, but there's an album.
That's the actual person's name.
Which one?
That's the actual person's name.
Yeah, this is based off a true story.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is based off a true story. So this is the album that we have associated with the project. This is when I first came up with the phenomenon. That's why I'm not tripping about a lot of people being in here, because I'm giving away something that I need to be going and putting in some type of patent or something. Once you have that story, well, it's not my idea. It's called transmedia storytelling. Same thing with Star Wars, all this other stuff. So once you have that story that you want to tell, maybe it's the girl, maybe it's the friend, maybe it's the guy, maybe it's the nephew. Oh, here's one. I'll give you guys.
It's called Transmedia what?
Transmedia storyteller. So that's my, if I was to if my film degree was to have a concentration, that's what I concentrate in. I focus on turning either this into a bigger story or taking the story from this and making a bunch of products from it. So, whatever, and you can take one picture that you got and I can turn into a whole transmedia dynasty. sources of income immediately, not just, oh, maybe, or we want to do this. Like, no, here's 5. Let's see what you do with these. Here's 10 more. Let's see what you do with these. Build the brand up. It's gung-ho from here. That's why I'm super excited. I launched a new business venture where that's all we do. We're not even a publishing company no more. We just create the content and get it ready for distribution. So the music is a big piece. When you can take the same story and turn it into an allegory or to a product that can generate you revenue. Of course, we hire someone to do the cover of the book, and there's like different things that you want to invest in. But it all started with this.
So, I was like, naturally, it's time for you to meet my mom. So I had an event at my house. I think it was like Thanksgiving or something. So he was there, my mom was there, my aunts and uncle. And okay, hi. She didn't extend a hand. Usually when you greet someone, you extend a
Basically, kind of like the girl on TikTok who did I didn't know who I got married. Everybody wanted to do that at that point. But I'm like, man, she's looking for a book deal. The girl on TikTok she wasn't initially, but once she got the exposure, the tradition is a book deal, a Tubi movie. But if you know how to do it, you know the game, you know how to cook it up, you don't need a deal. You are the deal. That's the difference between me and them. I'm gonna package it up at least as much as I can. It may only have 4 bottles. I started with the peach barbecue sauce, and it became a multi MLM enterprise. It went from just me and an idea to 6-7 people selling it for me now. An idea from the clouds. That's from my little book. You get what I'm saying? So taking that and moving with it. So I'm giving you these case studies so that you guys can see what it is and how it could be. As I go deeper in, I don't really need this PowerPoint. I just want you guys to scan the QR code if you didn't already, because excuse me, this is how you sign up for the free account. And we're about to get active. We're about to get lit right here. I'm about to go into it, and we're just going to dive straight into it. So what I love about 11 Labs is it has the capability to turn any of your ideas into voices. Like legit. I think this is Nintendo spent 9 years developing the game with the most important feature. So this was something that I posted on my YouTube recently, and 11 Labs helped me do it.
Hi, I'm Emmanuel Sims, and I'm thrilled to share.
Can you guys tell me, based off the video, what 11 Labs helped me do?
Yes, like streamline what you have to say. It just like pump out videos. Like actually making a video or something.
I'm trying to play it. This is the video right here. Essentially, so what 11 Labs is, it's the voice creation app. It's the tool to allow you to make these things. So I'll play this for you. You may not be. I wonder if is my sound coming through. Let me see sound. But yes, exactly. That's exactly it. I use it to streamline the process. Here we go. So I'll go to that one right there that we just had on the screen.
It's a me, Mario.
Oh, not that one.
Nintendo just spent 9 years developing a game where the most important feature is the sound of Mii's farting. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream releases tomorrow worldwide. Unless you've downloaded a ROM of the game already, because the game
Use your voice. Type.
Yeah. I clone my voice. Actually, the person that you guys met at the Mick with the hair, it's me. But that version of me, the guy that you see the pictures of on the internet, I sold that version of myself. It's not no Illuminati shit, y'all. I wouldn't be sitting here talking to 2 motherfuckers if it was Illuminati. Okay. So you're able to package up your likeness and distribute it to different agencies as a brand. Michael Jackson has done it. The new guy on TikTok who does this. He's done it. So when you create a large sum of content, you develop what in the art world they call a portfolio. You got a book right there, so it's like a portfolio of your work. It's a showing of your work, to the point where somebody like me will come up to you and say, "Hey, I love all of this. Here's $100,000. Here's $50. Here's 100. Here's whatever you think is worth, and I'll buy it from you. But I can do whatever I want with it, because once that purchase is done, depending on what the agreement is, that's the whole concept of the business. Like, so that's what I did.
Like if you got a script or something, and then like a company likes it, they're able to edit it and stuff to their liking, but it's like you still sold the script and stuff. So it's like, what can you do?
No, absolutely. I mean, and with that, I tell artists, when it comes to selling and trading your stuff, you got to be willing to give up something. I got stuff that I gave up, but I got stuff that I can do better. I got stuff that I believe I didn't give all my good stuff up. I feel like I gave a stage of me away that I was happy to evolve from. You know, I like that. I like watching him on the internet do his thing. And like, we just did a deal with Rock Nation for our mental health album. You understand? So it's like, I like watching him blossom. I like watching Overtime Sims, another persona I created, blossom into his own character. I always tell Sabrina, you know, they're not buying anymore the way they used to buy. They're buying from the person. So when they see you, when they see Sabrina, they'll buy whatever you have, but you gotta be Sabrina. You gotta be you. If you came in this motherfucker looking with some orange hair, some wings on your back, I mean, not even, and let's say it's not cosplay, let's say they just trying something different, and you try to sell me something, they're like, look, your friend gonna walk right past you. Hey, I'm looking for Sabrina's cousin. Have you seen her? Oh, hell no. What is this? You inviting me to a sex call? That's the first, you're like, what am I at? You're trying to figure out what's going on. So I say all that to say, knowing your audience, but also knowing yourself, right? So that's one of the things that I was able to do. But that's not what we're here to show you. We're here to show you how to produce your ideas into books, right? So again, 11 Reader allows you to publish your books and sell them for revenue. Why is this important? You can just put them on Amazon. And yes, we do put them on Amazon too. We in Baltimore too.
Question.
Yes.
Do they pay you if you were to do like a audio book for like a random book? Say like you have a random book and stuff, and you want to like audio book it, they pay you or stuff like that?
So there's a lot of ways to get paid to do that. The way that you're describing it, the easiest way to make money with that would be public domain. Taking books from the public domain and turning those into audiobooks.
So I can use this and then AI my voice and then like put
Yes.
my voice into the AI and then I can audiobook the books and I get paid for like narrating the book.
ACX.com.
AI voice.
ACX.com. ACX. So that's the Amazon version of this. So with that, you can find other authors who are actually looking for people to narrate their stuff. And then look, again, you can take this and make money. You can literally take this and clone their voices for them. It's for you sound like you're trying to, you know.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying no, for real.
No.
For real, that's the hustle. You know, that's the actual business plan that I'm hoping that you guys are walking away with. It's like, how can I take this app and go and make some revenue? And that's going and getting those people, putting them, hey, you got a book? I know you don't like your voice, but just let me record your voice for an hour. Or you just talking, and I'm gonna use this to make a clone of your voice, and then I can put your books out. Now you're bringing them money. You're bringing them value. People are trying to sell something. No, man, bring me some value. That's what it's about. And that's why with this, you can find books that other people like people like Mr. Beast.
I had a baby with the NBC.
Oh, yeah. Oh, listen, bro. Yo, fuck that. Listen, how else do you talk about this without making it sci-fi? It's the only way you can talk. I know. Listen, this book is good though. It's one of my favorite ones. So that's a part of a series where I went on this phase where I wanted to write AI type of robot books. So it's in this series where we also have The Last Orphanage. So The Last Orphanage is exactly what it is. It has humans there. The whole world is robots, but they're trying to preserve the humans. So this is where they bring all of the orphan kids, but they go there so that they can actually become a human. So it's all back in mental health, because our axiology for Black people is person to person, right? So we learn from watching behavior, but we don't have a lot of good role models. I was just talking about it on the live. I didn't have a lot of good role models. I was touched as a kid, and touching never stopped, and cousins started touching and touching. It's just stuff. I never got to be a kid, right? But these kids get to watch a robot model how it is to be a perfect human from a child stage. Yeah, they robots, and it gets dark, but the intent is we're gonna give these kids a chance to be civilized humans by watching, because humans can't be perfect. We can't control our emotions, but robot supposedly can.
Yeah.
But it's also a play on, we're not freaking robots. Of course, we're not going to do things perfect. So it's like a tough conversation, but broken down. You love the title. You say, oh, but that's the point. If you got a good title, bro, sometimes, especially in this day and age, all you need is a good title. All you need is, all she said, I used to love Crackhead. I said, oh shit, that's a hit. Come on, that's it. Took it, ran with it. Boom, we ain't just stopped. We did a documentary. We did a book. We took the book. We made the book from the documentary. We recorded the documentary, straight up just talking about it, get it all out. Took that, turned it into a book. Took the book, turned it into an album. Took the album, turned it into a single. Made it into an EP. We ain't had a budget, but we was definitely trying some toys. We made it into a cartoon.
So like you got the soundtrack to the book.
It's exactly what it is, a book soundtrack. So we have several of those. How to Tame a Fuckboy has a book soundtrack. Sabrina, what's your website, Sabrina? Sabrina, she has one where, here you go. Her project has music associated with it. But you gotta pay to get access to it. That's funny. I'm hilarious. But what is it? What's the backslash? All right, here you go.
I fell in love with his soul before I could even touch his skin. I know that's hard to believe, but you would believe it if you knew him. When we first met, he didn't look like the rest of them, 'cause his mind's like a diamond, his heart is gold, and his words are medicine. He talks to me like he's known me. He tells me stories 'cause he knows I love stories. He writes poems and letters to let me know
He's in jail.
better than my darkest day.
I could have saved it like me. I just put my
I fell in love with his mind, the way he always makes time for me.
Now, I'm not quite sure if I made these on 11 Labs, but we are going to make some music on 11 Labs today. So again, the book process is a little bit, it's easy. All you gotta do is write the book first and then import it into the audiobook section. To show you how that works, I'll do create a new, Actually, I want you to watch. So we're recording this. So this is the steps. You want to click publish to 11 reader. I forget, I'm all having fun with the conversation, but this is how you do it. So publish to 11 reader. And now I have books that are previously prepared. I'm gonna do Amazing Game Factory repeat. So that's something my son is working on. So I'll just put his book in there. It's not done, it's not ready, but I'll just drag it and drop it into this area. Okay, then I'll hit create and preview book. First thing it's going to do is give you a QR code. You know what they're going to have you do is scan the QR code not you guys don't understand it because it's gonna take it to it's gonna say you're not in the right profile. But you scan the QR code from that device, and then you can listen to it, so you can see if it's how you want it to be, or if it sounds right, or if it's something that needs to be fixed, or you can just sample it here.
You can put a script in here, so say if I was to put
The amazing game.
Wait, I'm sorry.
so say if I was to put my script in there, like would it be able to have like the different voices in there if I put it in?
So yes and no. Yes, because not in this part of the book section, not in this part of 11 Labs, but I'm down to do that. Let's do that instead. So what you want? No, you good, but you should at least know where to go to, because yes, you can do it. How are you on tech? Are you pretty tech savvy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The answer is yes. You want to use Studio, so you want to go to Production, and then you want to do it's like in transcript / subtitles, or you want to do it in they got an option to make a podcast. So yeah, but let me show you that. Yeah, because there's a way. So you probably don't know this or not. My show, The Clouts, we have a podcast that's on Spotify right now.
Chase, why is the mansion sneezing?
It's not sneezing. It's recalibrating its emotional settings. That's what the robot told me.
Achoo! System error. Bless me.
I told you not to update the firmware. Every time you update something in this house, it becomes possessed.
It said minor improvements, bait. Minor. I didn't know it meant it would start catching feelings.
This house got demons.
Not you too, emoji.
Oh, this is the last time I let you test out a beta update. This ain't the future. This is a Walmart paranormal activity box.
Clouds. Return to the portal room. Achoo!
See? Why is it calling us? Why does it sound like it want to collect the debt?
Because you downloaded the Haunted Mansion DLC, dummy.
I thought it was a Halloween theme pack.
Installation complete. Summoning.
Nope, absolutely not.
Run.
And that's exactly how it didn't happen.
This is the Clouds.
City glow, neon
The
dreams,
music
we
come
ride
in.
slow, cruising down Peachtree. It's
Majority
a vibe, we
90s,
let it
my
flow.
voice when I just did that, that's like a
From
trademark
bulkhead
thing, but
rooftops to the
90%
A-town
of
streets.
this AI.
Every corner's a story where the heart and soul meet. Late night whispers,
It's
laughter
it's
in the
intellectual
air.
property, guys. We're talking about
Every
taking
moment's
what's in your
magic, gotta
head
savor,
and
gotta
putting your meat out.
share.
You know what I'm saying?
Got my crew
I
beside
know
me,
I
we're
got some good
living
ideas.
for the
Look
thrill.
at them.
In
Most
this
of us don't want to show
18L night,
people.
got the world standing
You
still.
find different ways to show them.
You're now tuned in to the season finale of Life After the Clouds.
The only podcast where the house acts up more than the host.
Live from our mansion that may or may not be.
So, again, built straight here, right here. Yes, so I say yes, you can do it. There's ways you do it right here in the settings. We'll do one right here. And maybe you guys, like I said, y'all wanna practice. We can work together on some stuff. And show you how it's done. So we're gonna go here. Let's do Chase. He's gonna say, "Hey class, Manny is a freaking genius." And then Bake gonna say, "Y'all know I clearly have too much fun doing this." He sure is. Y'all pay close attention. All right.
So it's like you got the preloaded voice already on there.
Yeah. So honestly,
So it's a script in itself.
what makes this so cool, those voices are also copyrighted. Does that make sense? So you can create the voice of the person that you want. These aren't just random ass voices from the app. You know, these are my people.
Hey, Class Manny is a freaking genius.
He sure is. Y'all pay close attention.
You know, but these voices, when you create them, it's like the sky is the limit. I'm gonna see. Let me see. Some one of the other ones I created. So this the robot and P Diddy. from a P. We did a P Diddy
Hey,
episode.
Klaus Money is a freaking genius. He sure is. Y'all, pay close attention.
It sounds different than when they saying different stuff, but essentially you can have these voices to do whatever you want them to do, say whatever you want them to say, and that's essentially what I use to produce that podcast. And because what happened was the Klaus was such a good, I made most money off that. My first book that sold, the book's $25 a copy, but people really liked it, but it was stemmed from a cartoon. Now the cartoon had AI voices. Before AI voices was AI voices, we was using AI voices.
Hi, I'm Emmanuel Sims, and I'm thrilled to share my vision of the Eudaimonia.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
And I don't really know which brand it was. It definitely was. Look, bro, look at this.
She was in the room you introduced her to.
ALS. It contains strong language and sexual situations. It is intended only for mature audiences.
This is the clouds.
Chase, say what's up to Monica and Mike.
Yo, Mike, my guy. What up, fam? I gotta take emoji to the doctor. She don't look too good. I think she been hanging around Mario's perverted ass dog again.
Well, I told you not do it while she was in the room you introduced her to it. Speaking of Mario, will him and Lala be at dinner tonight?
Yeah, that's the plan, but I ain't holding my breath. Last time we waited for them to come to dinner, I got arthritis in my left foot. And his dog was licking my toes. Couldn't feel a thing.
But today, we remastered it. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find it. And it sounds a lot better, long story short. We remastered it, and we put it back out. And we have the real voices on there. And the show started picking up. So we said, we're not going to stop there. All of my ideas that I wanted to do, that I needed humans for, AI really took their job. But not really. AI saved me money. That's a perspective. It's a perspective. I couldn't afford to give you a job anyway. I couldn't afford. So they take nothing from you. It made my life a little bit easier because I was able to get my ideas out without having to, or if I'm the person going to say the word right now, the clouts, we did try to have a show, a part of the show.
Glad to see you both made it.
Where we had real people on there.
Last time you two met on the.
Of course, you can't hear it.
Do you have any updates or significant events that happened over the past week?
Well, we subscribe to each other on social media, but Mike has not acknowledged me as his woman yet.
That's a step in the right direction. Why do you feel like he should have to do more?
Because we're working on.
Now this is real people.
And I cut everybody off just for him. And I need to know what's
We tried.
up.
We did try.
Yeah.
It was expensive.
At each other.
They
but
sent me the low
I'm not about
quality
to add
voices.
her
I couldn't
whole
afford to get them in the
profile
studio. So I was like, send me
My
your
mom's
voices.
on there.
I
I'm
was
trying
like,
to save her
yeah,
some
send me,
threats.
you got to bank
And I
on.
thought
I
that
can't,
might
I'm not the
have
best
a
reader.
couple in this day.
And I had people who also wasn't, so they would say stuff. I'm like,
This is what you want.
what, bruh, hey, bruh,
These
you know.
sessions, they $35
But
an hour.
I say all this to say,
You ain't paid for a session yet?
when you have an idea and you can't pull it off the way you want to, it kind of get discouraging and make you not want to do it at all. So if you can kind of see your idea a little bit further than your head, it just increases the chances of you getting it out and people actually seeing it and hearing about what you can do. I literally been making this show for years. I know they say 1 year ago, but it's been longer than that. And it just keep progressing and progressing. We had a fake Morgan Freeman voice on there at one point. And let's go back to 11 Labs. So I know we respect for everybody's time. So, but yes, so a lot of the stuff that we're creating is right here in the software. I'm not getting paid, but I have an agreement with them. We have a partnership with the nonprofit. So they actually donate their service to the nonprofit. This is my personal account, but the nonprofit gets them for free. Does that mean I don't know how to say that, but that's why I'm out here preaching the gospel about them because they're good people. I use them every single day, and I generate revenue. So I'll show you one last thing, the music. So there's a ton of music opportunities with this software. When I say opportunities, I don't mean just, yes, you can release it. If you release it through 11 Labs, they give you 25% or whatever, but you can release it anywhere. But in their audience, they only give it 25%. The reason why, predominantly the people who use this stuff are just remixing. What does that mean? They give you a bundle of credits. As you can see, I probably have a nice amount of credits right now, but I can use those credits. I have 280,000 credits left. What can I use those credits to do? I can purchase other people's music. So let's say I like this. I want to remix it. These people are going to spend their money.
Midnight days, can't you see? What I look, I know you see me.
But let's say I want to remix that. That's hers. That's their copyright. You got to call this person, that person. No, they eliminated that. If you want to remix it, hit this button here. You can choose if you want to do paid marketing with it. If you want to do offline events, however you want to do it, or if you just want to buy it and whatever, but that's how you do it. I have one record. The reason what got me out here testifying is one record, it actually sold, how do you go to mine? 7 times, right? Now, everything's not going to hit, but 7 purchases, something I put out 2 weeks ago, as an artist who's been putting out music on all these different platforms for 20 years, the fastest money I ever made on music. And I'm not even rapping, bro. Over here. Somebody gave me. I turned the prayer into a song, and I'll show you. We're going to do that activity today. Is there any questions or anybody want to get up and do a wiggle before? I know I just teach pre-K. I know we're adults, but you know what I'm saying? Like everybody want anything y'all want to? All right, cool. Just want to, before we get into making this song. So can y'all see the screen well? All right, because I want to, this is important to me, so I want to show you guys how to do it the right way. There's plenty of ways to skin a cat, so there's no real right way. But right here, where you see the number 1, you can choose to generate 4 versions of your song. The reason why I'm pointing this out to you first, because every generation costs credits. And when you get on there, it's going to automatically be on 4 or 2. Yeah, so I'm just let everybody know this is the most important thing, because it will automatically be on either 2, as she said, or 4, because I finally get their business model. I finally get it. They make money when people use the stuff. If you're not using your credits, you're most likely going to cancel or unsubscribe. So they want to keep people in there. So of course they want you to keep whatever. So you want to definitely slow that down so that you're not, in case it's something you're just playing around with and you don't want to like make no bullshit and be stuck with some bullshit. Because I got some bullshit. If you want to hear some bullshit, I can show you some bullshit. So you can choose how you want it to be. You can say, hey, give me a sound, or you can start with your own. There's auto. Let's say you just need 30 seconds for the promo. Let's say you just need 30 seconds to do a little quick promo, but let's say the video 45 seconds. So you like, let me just get a whole minute. Or you can do this. Now I'll tell you, most of the time it never gives you exactly 45 because music structure requires blah blah blah. So they might be a little longer, a little bit shorter, but you stick with the ones they gave you, you'll be good. I always use auto because I never know what I'm going to do with the product immediately. Now fine tune, that is in case I wanted to make some music with my voice or one of my character voices, which we're not going to do that because you cannot distribute those through them. So it'll be wasting. We'll be wasting credits. You can't. The thing of I'm trying to show you is when you pay for these credits, make some money back from the credits. That's the walk away. If you subscribing in all these platforms, you spending your money and you testing out these softwares, make some money from the stuff that you're testing it out on. So at least generate something in the beginning that you can generate some revenue off of. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back to this tab. I'm gonna go to Google. I'm gonna Google Trends. I'm gonna say trending now. All right, this guy. All I did was copy the stuff that this nigga's trending about. Go back a couple of tabs. Paste that bitch in 11 Labs. Hit enter. And teachers don't be cussing. Sorry.
I just laughing. Like, oh,
yeah. And if we didn't use this guy's name, it'd be like 10 times easier. Like if we had a song or a melody or a poem, I'm talking about public domain earlier. I've done a whole record on my new album that was written by a poet back in the day after he was inspired by Woodrow Wilson's speech. This is what it created.
Garrett Anderson, a name on the screen, a whisper carried on the digital stream.
All right, so it's whack. We agree. It could be better, right? Sounds good, but what can we make it better? So let's put it to say, make it trap, make it slap.
I'm Googling Garrett Anderson what happened.
Huh?
I'm Googling what happened with Garrett Anderson.
See? But what you think? Why do you think I did it? Why do you think I typed it? Why do you think I went to Google Trends and did that?
Just to see like what people are talking about.
But why would that be valuable, Sabrina? Anybody?
So you can have something relevant and keep trying to promote relevant. It's like keeping up with the events and stuff.
But why would it be cool as a song?
He knew a lot of like it said that he was like playing baseball and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was like a baseball player, so it's like if you knew something about him, it'd be like, okay, like that's something that I knew about him type thing.
Mm-hmm. Not facts.
Like something he'd be known for. So like if Shaq did something, make a song about Shaq, then like you're talking about like dunking on people, all this other stuff like shattering the backboard, Shaq, all that crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. But you remember what I copied, right? When I went to Google Trends?
You said you just look at the graph and like why they're talking about.
Oh, okay, let me go back to it then. I'm gonna go back to it. I want y'all to see this. So on Google Trends, what I clicked on so that you can make it easy for everybody. Once you're right. You're absolutely right. I just want to make it easy. What's up, girl? Hey. Welcome, welcome. Look at you. No, you good. And you got the merch. Ah! Hey, so underneath the graph, now you can walk up CCJ Live. Underneath the graph is a copy clipboard. So that's the trend breakdown, the most highest words that people are searching for of him right now. Now it went from 60K to 100K in the last couple of seconds, but we copied that and we just threw it in there. So what we're doing, we're teaching how to generate revenue using 11 Labs now. The Eudaimonia project has a partnership with them where we're using them to generate our voices for our healing content, our meditation and things like that. And just to say thank them in my own way, because they give us a whole year. You know, I want to tell everybody about it, but also I can generate revenue from it. I have been generating revenue. So I wanted everybody who wanted to know how to make some money, come and make it. So what we did was we took Garrett Anderson's name and hashtag from that Google Trends report, and we placed it inside of the 11 Labs music generator. And the first song that it gave us was a little. I'm not that one. I used to love a crackhead. Not bad.
So I scroll by in the morning light.
It was like it was all right. It wasn't bad. We didn't think it was bad, but we wanted to try it in a different variation, so we turned it into a trap version. Real fast.
Gary Anderson name up on the screen, yeah. Whisper spreading on the digital stream, yeah. Saw it flash by in the morning haze, man. The question mark lingering, lost in the new age maze, damn.
So, in my opinion, it's okay for us to have just put some random words into it. Yeah. But that's not enough. And we don't want to start at not enough. We want to start at a winning sound. So what I did was I went into our friend ChatGPT and I pasted the same stuff. So I just added an extra step. Yes, you saw it. In a couple of seconds, we had a song. Paste song. Update song. We'll take a second. We could rush, but we're gonna do a little bit more. So we asked ChatGPT to take those hashtags, and if you understand how large, here, let me pull this up for you so you can scan this QR code for 11 Labs real quick. So you can follow with us. And I don't know if everybody met each other, but this is CCJ extraordinaire, amazing talent. She's the queen of crabs, seafood. I'm sorry, I'm messing it up in the DMV. I ain't know you listen. I'm gonna have my intro ready. Scan this real quick, and then it'll go to your phone. You send it to your computer. So this is the subscription to 11 Labs. Now, what we've talked about so far, we've gotten to the music portion, but we've talked about, and I know you got a book idea. We talked about that. Turning it not just into a book, but turning it also into a different form of media that you can generate revenue from. So, yes, once you get it written, whether you use ChatGPT, us, or whoever, once you get it written, publish it. And this is another store like Amazon that you can publish it on. But on top of that, you can turn it into different formats of media, not just the written format, which most people are used to going for. So now that we went in ChatGPT with the same little few quotes, right? We said, write a song. They wrote a song. We're going to take that same knowledge back to the music tab. We're not going to do anything special. Just paste the whole thing in there. Timer starts 6:52. Let's see what it creates. And literally maybe a minute, but seconds, you have a record that when you think about the lyrics, when you think about the metadata, meaning when you put it out, you didn't go through all of this work to not put it out the right way. So when you put it out with the lyrics so that when people are searching for this stuff that they can relate to, he's going to pop up. The reason why we took it into ChatGPT, because the way large language models work, LLMs, they'll take one word, CC, and anything related to CC, they'll start pulling up all those different relations. But then the next word, J Live, now they're looking for CCJ Live specifically. Loves crabs, now they're filtering out people who only is in the crab. You get what I'm saying? So the internet itself is this big open world. But we're all in this room, but unless I walk up to you, I'm not on your database. Yeah. I'm not in your peripheral. I'm not on your, you know what I'm saying? So that's how the internet works. Yeah, it's available, but if you don't put, I'm Sabrina, or you don't put that name in there, you don't pop up in the system. You almost don't exist. So when you put these words together, you put them into a system, which is a database. So I'm gonna play this version of it.
Under California lights, summer never seemed to fade. Bat on shoulder, quiet fire, never needed all the praise. From the left side swing, smooth as ocean waves at night. Just a man and his moment, letting talent speak its life. No spotlight chasing, no headlines loud, just steady footsteps through.
So now let's pick something. We're all gonna pick something that we all can put the ingredients into this song now. We done got some random stuff. When we saw it came out, it means nothing to us in a way. What'd you find out about him?
Played for the Angels. He died at like 53.
Oh yeah, baseball player from back in the day.
Yeah.
He's trending right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. See, what you do is you go get a bunch of his pictures and you put them to that song and you say tribute and you drop it today. Motherfucker, I'm about to do that. You drop it today because clearly he's popping today. Get them views, get as many as you can. That's the nigga name. That's his name. Hold on. I'm about to get on the algorithm right now. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. But basically, you could just literally go on YouTube right now and just say, "I want to give us, yo, what's the big deal about Eric Anderson?" I'm CCJ, and I don't really know about him, but I know I love crabs. Swear to God, it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But right now, the voice. This is why we're talking about this voice thing stuff. You can now pop up on the algorithm. They're scanning the voice, they're scanning everything you're saying. But if you're saying the right stuff, you're gonna pop up. All right, so let's go around because I know we let's go around. Everybody, give me a little bit of something. So Brandon, you go first. Give me something. Only child, okay. Only child. I'm gonna add a little bit of that. So who else? Somebody else give me something. Only child, comma. Anything from you? Something to belong to you. Chief Keef. Oh. Keith. I don't know how to spell that. All right. Give me some. Anything.
I ate noodles, no pack.
I just did that. I just did that video. Y'all some man, that is hilarious. All right. So look. We're not gonna add anything else. We're just gonna hit enter. See what they're saying? So something wrong with it. So they're gonna redo it. But they still taking the essence of what we just gave it, and it's gonna create its own version of it. Just because they took away some of the words specifically, they're still gonna create something that I should have used the whatchamacallit account. I don't know why I use this one.
I guess you can't say.
Oh yeah, copyright. Yep, that's exactly right. Oh, keep that in mind too, because you what you want to do is go, if you want Chief Keef style stuff, you go to ChatGPT and say, give me Chief Keef style in the form of a song prompt.
They ain't ready for this, yeah. From the mug we rise. Step on the block, they see the vision, no illusion. All black attire, moving silent, causing confusion. Got the team on go, we don't do no talking, just execution. Stacking this paper, that's the only logical conclusion. They whisper my name in rooms I ain't even been in. On the bottom floor, now we stay winning. 808s knocking, make the whole ground shake. We ain't stopping, every move we make a statement. Straight from the concrete, no time to fake. This is the takeover, ain't no replacement.
Yeah, right? I'm kind of mad how good this is. So let's copy and paste these lyrics.
Wow.
Let's see what else we can do with this.
So this isn't like highlight. This is.
So I don't know about High Life. So I know about it because I did just see my homegirl posted on there, but it was basically like, you can like AI avatar yourself.
Okay.
Is that what what High Life is?
What's it? You know, high level. My bad.
No.
I'm talking about high level.
No, that's a CRM software. That's a back office.
That's just back off. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is how you get some money in your pocket today.
Okay.
It's like you can legit publish a song today. Same thing I said with the merch, right? You publish a song today, you say, yo, oh, you playing games. Look, you got your merch right there. You fucking make a song. DMV raised me. Look, watch this. Hold up. I mean, all right, so
He didn't know if he was ready for forgiveness, but the idea of a different life had never felt closer. He stood in the cold, letting the wind bite his face, and for the first time in years, he let himself imagine what might come next. A year passed in increments, days that repeated themselves until the calendar wore thin. The transition from Marcus to Raf was supposed to be seamless, a transfer of function rather than power, but every week revealed new angles, new alignments, as if the world insisted on reminding Marcus that nothing ever truly belonged to a single man. The first step was to sit down at the ledger. Marcus booked the private dining room at the one with no windows and a single door guarded by a man who owed him 3 decades of loyalty. On the table, 3 ledgers, 2 phones, and a bottle of whiskey, neither of them touched. Raf arrived on time, his shirt pressed, his movements precise. You sure about this? Raf said, eyeing the ledgers as if they might explode.
So I'm gonna show you. We done got that.
Marcus shrugged. You've run the numbers. This place runs on routine. Change the system, you get chaos.
We go to the next one.
Raf nodded, but his smile was thin, almost worried. You always did like routine. They worked through the files column by column. Marcus
They ain't never seen nothing like this.
How to buy silence
Over
with
time.
favors rather than threats.
Yeah, we here.
How to tip off law enforcement without triggering real investigations. How to shift risk so that it always landed on someone's shoulders, just never their own. Raf listened.
The building the vibe just switched, yeah. I'm the one they've been whispering about.
After 2 hours,
Came from
Raf
the
reached
dirt,
for
now
the
I'm
whiskey
filthy
for the
rich.
measure.
Got no time
Raised
for
the
none of the
glass.
doubt. Every move
system,
calculated, every
said.
player's a threat.
And the men who made
Stacking
them.
up wins, placing my bet
Marcus clinked
on
his
myself.
glass. Sounds small and sharp.
It ain't me.
The second phase was territory. They walked the city together, sometimes in daylight, more often at dusk.
I mean,
Each
shit.
week, Raf
Thing
took on a
is-
new sector. First the south, then the riverfront, then the labyrinth of side streets that served as St. Mercy's nervous system. They visited warehouses, soup kitchens, and once the main floor
level of
of St.
quality, which is good
Augustine's
for
Cathedral,
you because now
where the congregation greeted
you
Raf
put a couple of
as if
words
he'd
in
always
there, if
belonged.
you was to take it and put it-
Marcus watched the man adapt.
Oh, I forgot to take my name
Raf's
off
style
of
was
this shit.
different,
You had
louder,
it sound.
more
I'm gonna do
performative,
one that's not
more
fine
likely
tuned.
to reward loyalty with public gestures.
Hold on.
Within months, his crews were loyal to the point of recklessness. The old enforcers became middle managers. The young and hungry ones elevated at terrifying
DMV,
speed.
what's up? Let's
Marcus
get it.
had never been sentimental, but even he felt a twinge as the new generation rewrote the city's language in real time. Every so often, Raf would pull out his phone, step into a shadow and make a call. The calls were short, the language clipped, but Marcus always noticed.
DMV
Never
raised,
asked
yeah, we
them.
shine all day.
Raf
From
was
the
his
mall
guy,
to the
that was
block,
the
yeah,
deal.
we shop that way.
In between, there
Bags
were the
in hand,
handles,
let them swing,
ledgers
let them
passed in
jingle.
manila
Whole
envelopes,
squad fresh, yeah, we
sealed in
shop, then we
plastic.
mingle.
Keys to
DMV
storage
raised
lockers
with a
and
style,
safe
don't
houses,
play. Every
surrendered
step, every
one by
drip
one.
got a price, we
Each
slay.
transaction was
Cash or card,
ceremonial.
don't matter, bring a
Marcus
single.
insisted on
We
a
run the
witness,
scene, yeah, we
usually a
shop,
woman
then
from
we
the
mingle.
office who kept perfect records and had never once asked for a raise. At each handover, Raf thanked him, sometimes with a handshake,
I made
sometimes
millions
with
of
a pat on the
streams going like
shoulder.
this in the camera. I took the same
He
video,
played the role of
I shot
apprentice
one
to the
shot
hill,
on the
always
ring,
deferring,
put a
always
background
loyal.
behind it.
From PG
Every
to
time
Marcus
somebody
Moco, we
noticed
play, I
slide
get
real
used to it.
clean. Tyson's
How
corner
Raf
trips, yeah,
lingered
you
after
know
each
that
meeting,
scene.
exchanging
Brand new
texts
kicks,
with
gotta
someone
match
unknown.
with the fit.
How
If
he
it's
met
without
twice
my
with Mama Brooks at the Iron Kettle, talking in low voices over cups of chamomile. How at the holiday drive, he found time to walk the entire perimeter of the lot, as if checking for witnesses. Connie saw it too. She never said it outright, but in bed at night, she'd offer commentary on life.
DMV raised, yeah, we shine all day. From the mall to the block, yeah, we shop that way. Bags in hand, let them swing, let them jingle. squad fresh, yeah, we shop, then we mingle.
She said one night, staring at the ceiling. Marcus traced patterns on his shoulder. You don't think he's ready? She turned her head, eyes clear.
DMV raised where the style don't play. Every step, every drip got a price we slay. Cash or card don't matter, bring a single. We run the scene, yeah, we shop, then we mingle.
That's the plan. She smiled, but it never quite reached her eyes. The betrayals were small, almost ornamental. Marcus found a file on his
From PG to Moco, we slide.
Thumb drive
So I'm gonna
left
make another
in the
one,
wrong pocket
a little
of his
bit
suit.
faster pace.
The file
but
wasn't
I
sensitive,
hope. Is there
just a
any
roster
questions?
of non-essential contacts.
You feel free.
But the way it
Which
was
one?
moved
Go ahead.
told Marcus everything. He found a receipt for a lunch he never attended.
Well, I don't want to, because I know
The time
I
and
want to
date
be,
matching an
I don't
afternoon
wanna
he'd
make
been
sure I
home with
leave
Stella,
good.
working through fractions. The signature on the receipt was perfect,
Play me
but the
what you got.
server's note, client prefers side entrance, tipping cash, stood out. It wasn't paranoia, it was prophecy.
That's what he came up with. No, it's on no fine tune. Okay. Yeah, you didn't do fine tune yet. Go back one. Okay. All right, watch me, so you can make sure it's on. So go back to voices, right? Go down, because it go to music, and then when you're right here, you want to make sure you go to your name and then select. Go ahead, look at yours. Fine tune. Can you select which one did you create it? Did it save? When I go to voices. Oh, that's not the same thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. So that's not the same thing. Okay. So a workaround, if you must, let's do a workaround, because I did this recently as a workaround because I was doing the fine tune with the clouts and it really wasn't busting like I wanted it to. And I have a quota. Like I was telling the people I sold my one of my personalities to Multimedia Savant and Mannyverse Holdings. And yeah, man, I gotta push this. Hold on, let me go to it. So I went to text to speech. So what you should do first, you ready for the format? All right, this is the download. The download is write the song. You paste it in there. Like this. So I had to turn it to that first. Then I had to go and so people think it's just AI. There's a lot of fuck. Sorry, y'all at home. It's a lot of work. But so this will work around. Paste it in there. Let me see if you come over. And then generate. Now, before you generate, let me take another half. Where did I place it? Oh, go to the left for the voice. And then your text to speech stuff will be done on your left side and voice. Okay. Go to. You see text to speech? Right here. Click on text to speech. All right, now delete this and paste that in there. Delete the other version of you. And paste it in there. Will this connect to the screen? That's cool. All right, let's see. Now, wait. Hit enhance. Now, do you think that this verse sound like you?
It's got my cadence.
May I? This not gonna connect.
It will. We just sign up.
You sign up. If you scan the QR code, we'll still get credit. But it's just sign up. At this point, we just want y'all to win. If you came all the way here, we don't really care about that. Is it take HDMI?
It does.
With a hole, pause.
size.
Bro, I know HDMI. Hold on.
It's not? Okay.
What kind of computer you got? So we'll need a dongle. But okay, cool. Let me I got a dongle. No, I don't. All right, we're good. Let's stay on top. All right. So let's listen to it. So let me show you. So what Sabrina is asking is, she has her voice in there, but she has it on PO2, which is voice version 2. Now the thing with voice version 2, you got them on V3. So V3 is definitely not going to sound like it.
Okay.
That's for real. It's going to be like a more like Sabrina 2.0, like a robot version.
Okay.
Is that what you've experienced?
Yeah, it's kind of weird sounding.
Let's hit enhance. So we can tell the difference. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but we'll generate this. You
They
may
used to say, "Why you always in your head?" Like my mind was a place to fear. Like wonder was.
So when you do version
like
3,
dreaming too deeply,
it takes your voice and makes it a little bit better.
too quiet, when the love got too conditional,
Nobody can make your voice better,
felt too sharp,
but they
I
put a
felt
different
softer.
form of AI on it because they're going to have you fluctuating with tones and different things like that. So what I found to be an easy fix is to go to either 2.5 when I use computer or 2. Okay, now it's 50% cheaper. That's not the only perk. Majority of the time, it comes out exactly how we want. Okay, now if you look, all those brackets that were there, those disappeared because in version 3, which is what we're on right here, version 3, it has these different things. So I can hit enhance, and it'll give it different punctuations and different voice tones like thoughtful or excited. So now this is the delivery as it is. Listen to it. Now you hear personality in her voice, but that's because that's how we coded her. But now we're going to generate it with the enhancement. I picked the wrong name. Hold on. But if I was to go to 2.5, it's not like an AI voice. So that V3, it's enhancing it to where it has that persona. Like I don't like my V3. I don't use my V3 at all. Maybe for imposter syndrome, but that's just put it behind the scenes. But so let's try it again without that. This is just 2.5.
They used to say, "Why you always in your head?" Like my mind.
A lot better, right?
Is like wonder was a week, like dreaming
It's
too
fine
deeply
too.
meant something was wrong with me. But when the room got too quiet, when the love got too conditional, the world felt too sharp, I built somewhere softer, and that place saved me. I was a little girl with galaxies hidden behind my eyes, whole worlds unwritten
That's
books on the
beautiful.
floor, heart on a shelf.
Yeah, I would like you to
Learning
use
too
it, man.
early how to comfort myself.
But what I'm trying to take you to, I want you to show me that voice. Go to voices and go to my voices.
That's how I learned what safety could feel. They said, "Come back down, stop drifting."
And I want to show you, if you go to edit voice, how much voice did you give it?
That's my normal speaking voice.
No, stay with me.
I did the 30-minute.
Okay. So that's almost the bare minimum, just about. So if you want it better, do an hour. Why is this like anybody fucking record my voice for an hour? This is good for you because you can find something you wanted to read. You can find something you want to talk about and just fucking talk. Get your mic as clear as possible and just talk. Get it out of your mind. vent, whatever, talk about, sing a song, whatever, don't sing, but whatever that you want that voice, the more you want it to sound like you, the more you're gonna have to put into it. And this is not just in audio, my niggas. This is in life. You could put 30 minutes and you'll get 30-minute quality. This is love. It's not like that. But I'm telling y'all for real stuff. Find a way to get the hours of your audio. Find it. Find time to, if you want free. I got freedom, a nigga free. Look at this. Y'all, I don't look like the guy y'all see on the internet. Y'all in here with me in person. I'm free. I bought my freedom back. I could take an image of myself. It was funny that you said that about the I did this video earlier. No, no, sir. So, but with this 11 Labs, I can take my voice. Let's say I want to do a lip sync. And I wanted to pick one of these out of here. We be having these little events all the time. Just hey, yo, every month we trying to have mini events and bigger events. So y'all know May 1st is the cosplay healing theory. So this is our build up, because it's not just about coming together, it's about fellowship. I don't want to be around people who feel like they can't get theirs. We all deserve it. I'm not special. I am special, but I'm not better. You know what I'm saying? We all can get the same bag. The blueprint right here. I want everybody to get it. I want everybody around me to eat, nigga, because I'm tired. But look, I just released the album for this shit right here. The Jane. Oh, I made the cover, the album cover on here. You know what I'm saying? And the song. The video, is it gonna be a playback? Like I'm able to watch it? Yeah, we're recording this. Yeah, but if you want, I can show you. Man, nigga, this is easy. Okay. It's honestly, I spent more time. We just fellowshipping more than anything, and we have drinks. We got coffee and food, like stuff around the corner. Not food, but yeah, no, we the process literally take 2 minutes to show you how to do, but I gave us this amount of time so that we can be in each other's presence, but also. Some stuff just takes time. I wish I could play it for y'all. So I use DistroKid to release the music. I can send you guys a link for that. Okay. But this is how you put the music out and generate revenue for the stuff. DistroKid, DISTRO Kid. I've been using them for years. This is the most recent record. I just told that in your other. It's about here. It's out. Nigga, yes, I did. I'm 20 years in the industry. Of course, I've been in the game my whole life. Of course. But I'm telling you, I already figured out how to do it from idea to execution, to distribution. Okay. So it's my 20 years of distributing music in 20 minutes. This is what I'm telling you. This is why I asked you to be a part a long time ago. It's the overtime. I'm passing on a piece of my hair. My tattoo say overtime. So overtime is a mindset. It's like the nigga in My Hero Academia. You get a piece of his head, you eat it, you take the shit. This is free game. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm just saying, guys, This is I always want to do family reunion where we do each one teach one. Meaning everybody finds something they know how to make money off of and they pass it on. My family reunion will be family reunion. So y'all my family, we're reunioning. Here goes some game. I use them, they give me a free subscription. I don't get anything. I don't care if y'all whatever, but I'm making revenue. Y'all see the shit on TikTok and Instagram? Y'all think I'm just posting the shit to be posting the shit? Fuck no. Everything generates revenue. Everything that I post generates revenue because we have a system of distribution. And that's what this whole thing is about. Okay, I don't be in the studio. Okay, I don't write. I don't rap. I don't do nothing. What if I don't do none of that? What if you feeling country and you say, I want a country song about my fucking ex who I know that nigga was gaslighting me. There you go right here, look. I know that ninja was gaslighting me. I know that ninja was gaslighting me. Write a country pop, catchy, sad, heartbroken record where the woman don't overcome until the end. And when the person that listens to it, they can feel it in their shin. What the fuck talking about? What is this nigga talking about, y'all? Oh, if you did do fine tune and you want to use somebody else's, you can pick like different stuff. Like if you wanted to pick funk or classical or I'm not gonna do one for the hell of the lesson. But yeah, let's just say generate. And it's so simple. You gotta listen, guys, it's not just about making money, it's about healing. It's about getting your I heard her poem. I was like, damn, I felt that. You know why I felt it though? You know why though? Because it was from your soul, from your heart, from your gut, from somewhere. When you feel something, your feelings are real. The AI don't have emotions, don't have feelings, but you can articulate how Reggie made me feel, how Donovan, man, nigga was trying to holler at my girl. I had a dude one time, right? He didn't know the girl was in the car with me. She on FaceTime. He like, hey, why you with him? You corny. He didn't see that. Like, I'm the type of dude, when you're my friend, you're my friend. So I'm like loyal. So I'm like listening to the cat say this stuff, all for something that he wasn't gonna get.
I know you was like,
no, it woke me up that everybody ain't your friend. It was like, oh, because I'm from the hip hop era, so like we happy to see each other. We all hey, the superficial shit, but it was like, damn, I would have never did that for some. You ain't trying to marry her. Yeah. You ain't trying to be. You just want it. And I was that guy too. But it was like, nah, I ain't never stoop low. I ain't never have to stoop low for no punah. That's some low. Let's see what it came up with. I've got low for it. Oh my! Oh, that hurt. I can't do that. Don't get old. All right, fuck all this stuff. All right, so look, I'm gonna show y'all something else. Hold on. So, all right, I'm gonna be quick. So, last thing I'm gonna show y'all is this app called Suno. So earlier I was showing Sabrina the workaround about how to get the voice to do what you wanted to do. So Suno is spelled S-U-N-O. If y'all don't have that yet. So I'm gonna go back to the history real quick. I'm gonna do this very quick. She said she gotta go to work soon. So That's not the one, but I'm gonna download it anyway. No. I'm gonna get the good one. All right, watch fast, Sabrina. So there's multiple ways you can do this. You always want to start on your left-hand side is create. I know this all look like high level a little bit, because it's really all UI stuff is built the same because that's how people look at things. So, nothing under my sleeves, I promise. So what you want to do is you want to upload that audio. Now this costs money. The only reason why I didn't show y'all this because this costs money, right? Be prepared to spend some money. I mean, it's like $8 a month, some shit.
You see the vision? You see the vision?
So I'm gonna upload that. It take a couple of seconds. All right, so it's ready. So we know that that's the one. You can hit remix and then you can hit add instrumental. Everybody looking at your paper, write it down. Sorry, not you looking over her shoulder and shit. Like, nigga, you good. So you hit add instrumental and you want to make sure that you give it the information for the song, not inspiration, information. So all right, so then you hit add instrumental. All right, then you hit create. Now, that's if you want to do it specifically like that, in case 11 Labs don't give it to you. But what you can do, you can create your hour. If you like how it sounds, you should just record your voice for an hour. You shouldn't cut corners with it. Like, for it to be perfect, before you can sell it, before you have value, then record the hour. Because then what you say to them, you say, I recorded over dozens of hours of audio to produce this voice. And now that voice becomes a piece of copyright. Thank y'all for watching at home. I hope y'all enjoy it. We out of here. I'm gonna stick with them for a little bit longer, but then I'm gonna see y'all later. We ain't gotta go to class. So thank y'all for joining. Peace.